everybody, and welcome back to Tuesdays with Leyla. I'm so glad that you could join me here on this Tuesday, and I hope that everybody is having a wonderful day. It's the 1st. It's March 1st. I almost got confused with leap day. So, since it is the first Tuesday of the month, then I am today bringing you my monthly update on my weight loss program, how it's working for me, and what I'm doing. So, I've been keeping up with my food journal. I really get a kick out of just going in there and filling in the spaces, I've created. I've gotten much better at trying to get something for breakfast. It's still hard. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I'm still, it's still a process. It doesn't happen every day. Sometimes it only happens a couple of times a week. But I am trying to make a conscious effort on at least entertaining the idea of eating something in the morning. Now, also, I don't limit myself to just breakfast food, because breakfast food I love for dinner, which is probably why I work midnights, because my circadian rhythm is just backwards. I am a night person. That is when I'm at my peak, when I'm at my best. So I like having my breakfast, or brinner if you want to call it. But I have been getting pretty good at it. I kind of, basically I had gotten some 100-calorie packs of those little, the little Oreo Thins, just because I like those. I'm not really concerned that they're 100 calories or anything, because, they're loaded with sugar and fat anyway. It doesn't really matter, it's 100 calories. But I just like those cookies. I think they taste good. And it's a small, good-sized portion, and I don't always, it takes me a while to eat them. But so sometimes when I wake up in the morning, I'll grab one of those, and I'll just try to, sporadically, maybe those first couple of hours that I'm awake, eat a cookie here, eat a cookie there. And that does help. I know it's not the best, but it's something to get my day started, something to get me moving and in that mindset. But I'm not going to lie, it doesn't happen every day, because some days I can't. And I don't know why I'm like that. I was just born this way, but breakfast just makes me, ugh. So that's been going very well. Been really enjoying keeping up with my food journal. I've kind of tweaked it now, because I've always prided myself on being really good about portion size. But I wonder if I've come too comfortable with being okay with portion size, and my portions have maybe gotten a little bit larger. And I think that they have, because I was looking at my plate of food the other day, and I was like, there's a lot less white space on this than I think there should be. It seemed like I had given myself a pretty large portion of something, and I'm like, well, I usually don't do that. I don't know if I'm just hungrier or what's going on. So I'm really trying to tweak now on working on portion sizes. So that's going to be my tweak for the next month, is to just really, really, really be very conscious and really map out my portion sizes to get them down to, what they should be. So that's my next piece of the tweak. And I think it's going to work out well, because like I said, I really kind of enjoy the whole food journal thing. That's really kind of helped kickstart me and jump me. Okay, next thing up, exercise and movement, because we know that eating is only part of it. We also have to get in some exercise. We have to get in some movement. And I had said I was going to start doing the Leslie Sansone Walk Away the Pounds, and I found a great one, and I love it. And it gets pretty fast-paced in there, so you can really, even in 15 minutes, really get a good cardio workout going on. And it is called the Happy Walk. And I'll leave a link below, because it's right here on YouTube, so you can pull it up on your phone, you can pull it up on your smart TV, whatever you have, and just follow along and do it. And I really do enjoy that one. So I've been getting that done probably about 6 days a week, because it's only 15 minutes. So I am feeling pretty darn good about myself. And I'm feeling pretty happy with things. Now, I haven't stepped on the scale because I was doing it every week, and I have said this before, because of my OCD, I was starting to notice that was becoming a problem, and I was obsessing I was doing it the same day at work, but I don't always, now that things are a little bit different at work and my schedule's kind of shifted, so I'm not always there that same particular day of the week. So it's been becoming a problem. So I'm going to go down now to weighing in once a month. I know, right? But I think, honestly, a monthly weigh is going to be a much more accurate than a weekly, because depending upon the day of the week, I could weigh a little bit more, a little bit less. Like if I need to poo, or if I need a potty, or if I just ate like lunch or something, I'm gonna weigh a little bit more. And every little kilogram just kills me, because I actually weigh myself in kilograms, because that number is a little bit easier to look at than pounds. I know, but hey, that's a good mental trick. If you don't get on the scale because you cannot stand to see the amount of pounds it is, just get on there. It's kilograms. It's like half. So even though it still doesn't hurt as bad when you look at the number. I don't know. That could just be a Leyla-ism. That could be a me thing. I have no clue. So anyway, that is basically what I've been doing for the past month. The month of February was really food journaling, really making sure I've stepped my exercise game up. I'm really trying to work on the water. I was doing really good there, at least getting like 3 cups of water in per day, but I've kind of fallen back off of that. I'm a coffee and Diet Coke. That is my weakness, is coffee and Diet Coke. And I've never, as far back as I can remember, have ever liked water. I just never have. Even if I put some squeezy stuff in it, that's okay for a little while, but then it gets too much to Kool-Aid, and I think I Kool-Aid myself out when I was a kid, because that's all I drank when I was a kid was Kool-Aid. So I am trying to get into that. So I have been buying like some seltzer water, because I like that because it still has the carbonation in it. It's got the fizz, so that helps out a little bit. But just actual water, So hopefully we'll get better at doing that, in the future, getting in some more water, because I know that I need that. My body needs that, because I probably am dehydrated, and I know my skin gets dry and stuff. So, and I know that a lot of that comes from not getting enough water intake, and so the body gets dehydrated. And the coffee's got caffeine in it, the Diet Coke's got caffeine in it, which means my kidneys are on overcharge, so they're not able to filter out the toxins and things like they're supposed to. And I know all this. I'm not telling myself anything I don't know. I went to med school. I do know this. But, they always say nurses and doctors make the worst patients, and that's the truth. So anyway, that is my progress for the month of February. And I did, over the course of February, 2.5 pounds, I believe, is what I lost. Because I think one week I'd lost like 2, then the next week 1 came back, and then the week after that it was 3, and then, so I'm just averaging, I think it's about 2.5 pounds. So starting now, I'm only going to weigh once a month, because I think that will be better for my mental health. So anyway, I guess your positive affirmation for today is go for it. Just go for it. Just do it. Just try it. If you don't make it, it's okay. Try something else, but just go for it. Because I think a lot of times we get held back. We think we have to do it a certain way, and it has to follow a certain regimen or a certain plan, or we need direction. And I say throw direction and caution to the wind and just do it. Just try something. And hey, if it works, it works. And if it didn't, it's not the end of the world. So, at least not today. The zompocalypse, we got a while to wait for that, I'm sure. So, anyway, your positive quote. And I didn't find an author for this. A lot of quotes lately. I'm really trying to find the author to make sure they get credit for it. But some of them are just, anonymous or unknown. So anyway, this one though, I love this one because I think it suits in and ties into everything. And it says, forget all the reasons why it won't work and believe the one reason why it will. So there's your positive quote. And I thought that was just fabulous and a great way to end Tuesdays with Leyla this week. So anyway, I want all of you out there to have a wonderful, fantabulous rest of your week, your day, what have you. And I will see you next time. Ciao.